everybody, welcome back to the lackluster two-headed Emerald Nuzlocke. In our last bout of recording, there was a small incident regarding this episode, in which the audio, which is the two of us talking, managed to disappear into the ether. So we're going to do a very cool thing, cool depending on what you consider cool. You kids are really into anime these days, I hear that, Japanimation, and they love them dubs and subs, so we're going to go ahead and just dub over this episode, trying to remember what we were doing and saying at any given moment.
Yeah, this will be fun.
So, as you can see, we just exited through the fiery path, and I believe in the last episode we went through there. We caught Hot Titty.
I think we caught Barbara Bush.
Oh, we caught Barbara Bush.
That's where we got Barbara Bush.
Yes.
The lovely Barbara Bush.
I guess we're going into a squad recap here, so yeah. She's naughty by nature.
Naughty by nature.
She's very powerful.
Crazy powerful.
We had some good times with her. Ember Smog Curse Body Slam, got that setup, got that physical attack, got that horrible fire attack.
Honestly, that curse is what kills me because she doesn't take penalty from it, so she just destroys.
No, that's only from enemies.
Oh, only from enemies.
But
okay.
She's already one of the slowest Pokemon in the game, so it doesn't matter. Oh, Cremini, the Queen of the Streets, Big Hat Mushroom, Mach Punch Headbutt Bulk Up Mega Drain. Excited for that. Gus Thief Morning Sun Mega Drain Butt Face. He still just destroys anything in his path. Oh, yes, Eclair.
The brand new Eclair. We were just jumping around here.
The Thunderpup. What were we doing? Boy, were we
know.
fighting over the controller?
No, I think you wanted me to go back to Cremini because we were covering something real quick.
I think we were talking about how many grass moves we had and how I was mad about it.
Oh, yeah.
We got rid of Harden.
You might be right about that.
It doesn't matter, though. But yeah, Cremini has the more attack power than a Gyarados, which I'm always happy about. And her tail looks like it's from a bowl of Fruit Loops.
That's so good.
Or is it Trix? Is that the cereal
I think it's Trix.
Okay.
I think you're right about Trix.
All right. Well, we're just hovering on Cremini here. Still talking about Buttface, but what's not to talk about? This guy, I could go all day.
The savior.
I could just blather on about this beautiful champion.
God.
And his grass attack.
Right, grass attack.
That is not good. Boy, I can't even remember who else is on the team. Of course, the Thunderpup, Eclair.
Yeah.
Soon to be Thunder Wolf, I believe.
I think, really soon.
Spark, Thunder Wave, Quick Attack, Howl. Not a bad moveset.
Yeah, I think she evolves to 25 or 27.
No, she definitely evolves at 25.
Definitely 25.
I think it's 26 actually.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
But I remember it took us 20 levels to get Spark. Hey, it's Rock Smash, Uproar, Astonish, Howl, Sound Peak.
Just keep jumping around. I have no idea why.
We need to get him some good elemental stuff. And then, of course, Slap Master 5000 Ape Sapien with Mud Shot, Rock Slap, Mud Slap, Water Slap.
All the slaps.
Slap.
The best slaps.
So let's see what's slapping. I think we fight some trainers on this route.
Probably.
I don't think we fought them yet.
Apparently we did.
Well, this guy caught a Pokemon in the fiery path, but I'm willing to bet it's not as good as the one that we caught in the fiery path.
Yeah, nobody's going to beat the first lady.
Nope, it's just a titty.
God, the Nummel. That hot titty.
I don't know why its back is green. It looks like it's like moldy.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Like someone forgot to seal the bag that Numel was in. It's past its sell-by date. It also looks really tired. Just like...
Obviously, we're going to spank it with Abe.
Oh, yeah. Fire attack, quad resisted. I've been watching a lot of Pokemon UCL, so I'm like in super tournament mode. Everything that I'm like thinking is like, okay, what's the read here? Are they going to swap out? And that's not how you play at all.
Not a casual, like...
Because honestly, switching in Abe Sapien on a Numel is pro plays, but...
Yeah.
And a horrible Slugma. It's a fiery booger, let's face it.
It is a fiery booger.
It somehow has drool jowls.
Yeah, man. I want some dribbly jowls.
I think we agreed at some point that Slugma was cute, but I redact that.
I would take it back.
I was wrong.
I think I said it was cute, and you came firmly on the side of fuck that thing.
Oh, I said Meg Cargo is idiotic looking, but I think I thought Slugma was kind of cute. At least this gen's art looks bad for it. I know it gets cuter in the future.
Yeah. Oh,
it's the smelly lady.
Oh yeah, she's such good smell.
She just stinks. You just smell.
She just rinks a patchouli.
I do not miss having a Shroomish.
Those little feet, though.
It's so cute. It looks like when you have like a dog wearing like a t-shirt that's too big for it or something, and its feet get stuck.
A dog wearing a t-shirt.
Yes.
Did we ever land on how dogs wear shirts?
I think it was pants.
It was pants.
Yeah.
But shirts are just obvious.
No, I mean for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's actually. I'm surprised that didn't come up. Like, if it wears the pants like this, then how does it wear shirts?
But the shirts are so logical.
Yeah.
Although I could see it just like going over the top of it and then have its head coming out. But it has to have some legs coming out of it. I don't know. How does a dog wear a romper? That's the question.
It's just this full bodysuit.
That's shirt and pants.
Oh man.
All
It's
right.
destroying this stink lady.
She only brought grass to a firefight. I mean, that's not how you do it.
One of these days, you'll run into a trainer who actually knows what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, we're just gonna randomly encounter someone with 6 different typed Pokemon,
Right?
and then lose the Nuzlocke again.
Yeah. Oh man, I keep forgetting that we lost.
I would never forget. First thing I think of every morning when I wake up and look in the mirror. Is, you failed.
Yeah. God, that is really a
Fucking
bummer.
Makuhita.
After losing Feast too.
Yeah, that was a slap in the face followed by a knife in the gut.
Yeah.
No need to dwell though. We're moving forward.
Yeah, we're doing just fine. We got that Barbara Bush now.
We're never gonna have the champion belt, but
No.
we're gonna finish the story. God damn it!
This riveting tale.
This is like continuing to watch Game of Thrones after the Red Wedding. Like, you know what? I got to find out what happens.
You're right.
Even if you rip my soul out.
It's so important. Yeah, I could definitely equate our Nuzlocke to a cultural phenomenon like comparable to Game of Thrones.
Yes, it's got the following. It's got the intrigue, the political drama.
Devoted fans.
I mean, we have a presidential first lady,
right.
Barbara Bush.
Spelled wrong.
Spelled perfect.
Spelled perfectly.
We fixed it. Barbara Bush in person is spelled wrong.
Barbara.
Yes, Hannah Barbara Bush.
Yeah. What kind
I
of
wonder what
barbarian
move. I think
spells
we
it
used
like that?
Spark on this.
That's bad. Sorry.
It's a good call. I'm glad we did that.
Oh man. Yeah, no, we're just it's pretty easy at this point. I think it's not like we were over leveled, but I think we're a little strong.
Yeah, no, I feel like we didn't do any grinding in a super long time, but we were on par the whole time.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of that's because like after that loss, we really got everything up to snuff and
Well, we
everything.
stopped fucking around.
Yeah.
Oh, this piece of shit.
God, this dumpling-looking motherfucker.
I hate you.
God,
You look like a sack of dirty laundry. Get out of here.
bindle-ass-looking bitch.
Buttface has dealt with your kind before. He trained for 10 years on the mountaintop to battle your kind.
10 years on the mountaintop.
Or, I grinded for like 25 minutes.
Right. That's like sitting beneath the waterfall.
I mean, this is pre-Gen 5 to me. Like, that is 10 years of grinding.
You're right.
It's a slow process.
Yeah.
Does this guy take our phone? Yes.
Of course.
Hands off the fucking iPad.
Dude, like literally everybody in this freaking area takes your damn phone number.
No. Can't go this way. There's a blackout.
Yeah. Sorry. We can't go this way. There's a blackout.
That's it. That's a Pokemon XY deep cut for those of you not in the gens.
Right.
What? I'm just talking to a tree. Fuck off.
An unusually large tree for the area, no less.
I'm taking a piss. Oh, it's secret room. That's right.
Yeah, the dumbest ability.
You learn all about how to decorate a make-believe room
That's
in
so
the Pokemon
important.
world.
I remember when I first played this, and I only played like up to this point, and as soon as I got the secret room, and I tried to use it, and I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And then
Well, when I played Gen 4, I thought the underground thing didn't make any sense to me. And then when I go back and like see people like explain it, I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. But this secret room remains not that cool.
Yeah, it's just really dumb. I literally like put the game down like right here, I think, last time I played it.
In Insurgents, I think, which is like a fan-made one, you get like a secret room, and you can use it to like train in and like gain experience and build items and stuff.
Like hyperbolic time chamber? Like
it's more like the high wind of the Final Fantasy world. Like that's where you go to upgrade stuff.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I don't think you can train XP on Final
that's
Fantasy, but you should be able to. And
I want that hyperbolic time chamber styles.
yes,
I'm just gonna stay Super Saiyan all the time.
yeah. Why didn't they use that in any of the past story arcs? I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it just came up this time.
I can't even remember why that happened. You
was,
were not gonna get into DBZ right now.
Haven't been into it since high school, but I've kept up on what's been going on.
Did you ever watch DBZ Kai? The remake? Or not even remake?
Yes.
Three
where
edit?
they updated some of like the cutting and the voice acting a little bit.
They cut out all of like the
screaming?
scream for 10 minutes.
No, they trimmed the fat, as it were.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was Majin Buu. That's why they used the hyperbolic time chamber.
Oh, right. Well, I think they first did it with Cell. He was the first cause.
Was it?
for
Okay. Then did they decide they could do it again?
I
'Cause I think you can only use it for X amount of time.
I don't even remember the details on it. It's like
All I remember is there's a scene where Piccolo is leading Majin Buu around Kami's lookout for like an hour, telling him we're almost there.
I don't remember the Buu saga. That shit is wrong.
I tried to forget it, but apparently that's not the kind of thing I can forget with my brain.
No. This is just gonna.
This is really not my wheelhouse, but I have a horrible memory for things I don't like.
I got another Wingle.
This is not a good matchup.
Let's get out of there. Get out of there, Barbara.
Run, Barbara. I think that was like you were about to attack, and I was like, no, don't.
It's just one of those situations where I'm like distracted because I'm like talking.
Yes.
I'm like, I guess I'll just do this.
Get a Claire in there. Do it.
Just
Or we could rock slap it, I guess. But it's times 4 though. Yeah, that would have easily had the potential to one-shot Barbara.
Yeah, I'm not good.
Wingle has a very high special attack.
Fuck him up.
Spock.
Do it.
It's so much easier playing without having to play. I think that this is something that we should do from now on.
Absolutely.
Like, this is sitting easy.
I'll just play the game when you're not here, and then you'll come over.
And I'll come and tell you you're doing it wrong.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
We could just commentate on it more like golf.
Yeah.
Eclair has stepped onto the battlefield. She is preparing to use her. Is it Spark, or is it going to be Thunderwave? It's going to be Spark. She's using Spark. We are swapping out now.
Oh, okay.
Eclair, you've done a very good job.
I'm pulling out Abe Sapien. That's a bold move here.
A crowd favorite, Abe Sapien. We see Hot Titty has come onto the field. There's a hole in one.
It's a hole right in the Hot Titty.
And Water Gun is
there we go. That was good.
super effective. Unquestionably super effective. And that's a level for Abe Sapien. Well deserved. Well deserved level.
This is the worst.
I
This is the worst
like
bit.
it. It's like ASMR. Nope, not Roselia.
Yes.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
Get off that no.
I like how long it took me. I'm like, wait.
I will go back in time and slap that controller out of your hand if you leave Abe in. We cannot lose our babies.
Mm-mm.
I like how she
ABs.
just looks like she's constantly just blowing out a huge vape hit. Just puffing fat clouds.
Yeah, well, you know Barbara Bush would have been into vaping.
Oh, it's probably like pineapple flavored, and she smokes it at bus stops.
Yeah, with the first lady's constantly waiting at bus stops.
Yes. What other presidents do you think vaped? I'm thinking Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh,
Because
definitely.
he was kind of like doing stuff that was bad for him, but still fit as a fiddle kind of fat guy.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, he's definitely got e-pens.
Not Andrew Jackson. I feel like Andrew Jackson would have beaten up anybody he saw with a vape pen.
Yes. And we're obviously in a timeline where vape transcends time and space.
Did you see that sick stunt? Like, I was like talking to her, and then instead of just driving away, I like hopped to the side and then drive off.
No, that was good moves.
That was some sick stunting.
That was some X Games
Oh,
shit.
jeez, look at that shit.
We talked about how cool Route 113 was.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the ashy effects of going through the grass.
It looks so cool.
It like blew my mind. And this was probably the most exciting rare encounter we've gotten of the game.
Right?
Because Skarmory is, while not a great Pokemon, a good Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Not great. Fucking sick as shit. It's a giant, like
looks
razor
so
sharp
cool.
falcon.
I was not expecting Skarmory here.
No, it was should have been a Spinda. There's like an 80% chance it was going to be a Spinda.
Yeah, this is some crazy odds.
Yeah, and so that was very exciting for us.
I remember being like really unsure what I wanted to do because I felt like I was either going to do nothing or was going to kill it.
Yes, that's usually the option with catching a rare.
Especially Skarmory, like a steel type. That's a really
very easy to destroy. But Skarmory has super speed, super defense, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And what did we do here?
I can't even remember.
It was Astonish.
Astonish. Okay.
Perfect. I think we did like 10 of these and then decided it would be such a slog.
Oh, here we go. Well, apparently the Wi-Fi signal's strong.
Oh, that's good. Thanks, Og, for keeping us up to date on our LTEs.
I'm sorry, it was who?
Ah!
Thank you.
Yes. I think of all of the Gen 3 Pokemon, Skarmory has the most condescending look on its face. Just like, oh, really?
That smug motherfucker.
Like, that is literally looking down on you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or does it smell something in the distance that excites it? Like Scooby-Doo.
It smells like a little bitch. About to get this shit fucked up.
Well, look who came to Route 113. Weren't expecting to see me, were you? Do we keep doing Astonish? Is that what happened?
I think so. I mean, I think you're right. I think we used Astonish like 10 times.
We played it safe.
Yeah.
Did we miss with this? Can you miss? I didn't realize.
We've been getting sand attacked like a bastard.
Sand attack. The Pidgey surprise.
And time to swap out.
Yeah, we're like, fuck
This
this.
is awful. I remember I was like, Abe Sapien, and you were like, no, because remember, ground attacks will kill that motherfucker.
Yes, as we learned on Magneton, ground attacks are in fact super good.
Yeah, they're really strong against steel for some reason.
Yes. Water gun. That's a safe.
I remember what was your logic was like, well, pickaxes work against ground,
Yes.
and I'm like, yeah, but shovels work against grounds.
No, mine was that if you do a pickaxe against the ground, it's not going to do anything because you got like sand. It's just going to fill in, but it shatters rocks.
It just shatters them.
And sand and debris rust up metal.
Oh man,
Boy, we're having a swap fest.
Yeah,
Everyone's going to.
We were really cautious, I think.
We were smart. I'm proud of us. Thunderwave. Good job, Eclair.
Yeah, man. Get that thunder wave.
I mean, I want to catch this thing so bad. I don't know when, like, what slot it would fill on the team, but I want it. You know? It's beautiful.
Look at it.
It's dangerous.
I need that smug bird.
I wonder if in, like, the later gens when you can, like...
First ball.
Yes.
First ball.
Satisfying. That is unbuttoning your pants after Thanksgiving dinner satisfying. I wonder if, like, in the later gens when you can, like, go into the Poke-Ami and, like, pet them, if Skarmory would, like, make your hand bleed. It's not the only, like, sharp Pokemon. There's, like, Bisharp and stuff. But, like, how do you pet them? How do you hug them?
Laserhawk?
Yes, I remember we chose the name Laserhawk.
Laserhawk, right, yeah.
It was a name I had wanted to use on Skarmory for a long time, but never had. I think maybe in, like, Pokemon Go, I named it that, but that doesn't count. That
doesn't count. Pokemon doesn't count. Pokemon Go doesn't count for anything except weight loss.
Pokemon? No, those are just pixels on your phone to kill time.
Yeah.
Yes, Laserhawk.
I swear to God, when I was playing Pokemon Go for the longest time, I was seriously losing some weight. Like, I think I trimmed off like 10 pounds.
Nice.
And then I stopped playing it and gained it all back.
No, that'll happen. I did not have any benefits of playing Pokemon Go.
It's one of those things you have to do for like 6 hours a day to really see a benefit from it.
I mean, where I work is a gym. That's about it. Like, I hold that gym down, and that's really all I play. I'm so casual. I'm such a cash.
Some cash noob coming in
Does this guy
here.
tell us a joke?
I don't even know.
I bet it's not funny. Just based on my experience with the writing in Pokemon.
This little shithead coming in here with his jorts, thinking he's going to fuck me up.
This little snappy bug.
God, this is nothing.
I'm going to get body slammed by a giant smoking presidential wife.
Giant smoking presidential wife.
Emerging from the vape cloud will come your destruction.
Oh my God.
I don't want my coworkers or some friends to hear this, and since no one watches our videos, it'll be safe. But I'm
Sure.
planning for Halloween. I think I'm going to try to do Macho Man Randy Savage.
Nice.
I just need to buy a jacket to modify.
I think I need a Macho Command Randy Savage.
Macho Command Randy
Like
Savage?
I just
Macho.
a Macho Command Randy Savage.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that'd be a good.
Just name it Macho Command.
Just Macho Command, yeah.
Just a four-armed. Excellent. That's some champ,
Just
though.
take a Macho, dress it up like a fucking Macho Man. And it's perfect.
I bet we could Photoshop that into this episode.
That would not be hard.
No, that's very easy. Oh, there's the magnitude.
Mm-hmm.
It's quaking titty.
Oh no.
I just can't. Every time Numel shows up, I'm going to call it a titty. I'm sorry. I apologize in
It's a
advance.
titty.
I didn't put a nipple on its back.
Yeah.
I blame William Game Freak.
But that's like a nipple. That's like an areola without a nipple.
It's a moldy.
It's just this green patch.
Right. That's like what a 3-year-old probably pictures a titty to look like. Like they just know this is where babies go for milk. It probably has a hole.
I just rub these patches.
Yes.
That's how I get going.
Man, I remember when I was old enough to draw, trying to figure out how to draw boobs. Did not look like Numel.
That's great.
Oh, found neither. Well, it's like you know, what are you gonna? You gotta fulfill your own fantasies. You gotta find your dreams and seize them.
Absolutely.
I think I'm gonna give it a number. I'm gonna say 64% of the horn dog guys that learn to draw do it so they can draw hot titties.
Sure. No, that's absolutely fair.
I think that's a fair number.
And I get a strong feeling that anybody on DeviantArt who draws anything that isn't porn is drawing their own porn on the sly.
Oh, like, yeah, on the DL, just sketching them hooties.
They're like, oh, I'll never put this out, but
this is for me.
This is for me.
And it's good practice, drawing bodies. But
Definitely.
we know what you're doing.
You know exactly.
You don't go to figure study class to learn the contours and shadowing of a human figure.
I wonder how many porn artists like actually jerk it to their own work, or if they're just like, no, I spent too much time looking at it.
That's an interesting. I've never thought of that. I was never into it since I was like a little kid, and it was the only time I could see a nipple was drawing it.
You're like, now it just looks like a disc.
I'm glad we've grown up. Now I just like a fine wine. I occasionally enjoy a fine animated titty.
those fat anime titties.
Respectfully appreciating it. What are you coughing? Living on poisoning our president?
Right?
How dare you?
Jesus. What was Barbara Bush's thing? Like, I know like every first lady has had like a thing that she was all about.
I think hers was putting up with a horrible husband.
was it reading? I want to say it was like reading.
She's the only one who could read.
she was like trying to push literacy, and I know that like Michelle Obama was all about what was it, health? It was like health, like food and exercise and stuff like that.
I remember when that thing self-destructed and we almost shit a brick.
Oh yeah, no, I almost died. Like,
I knew Barbara would be fine because she's got that D.
Yeah,
But Cremini is a fragile baby.
She got that presidential D.
She got that smoky D. Oh, and it swapped into an ember, which is the worst thing Ninjask could ever do.
Yeah, no, yeah, just like it shows up to burn alive and then disappear.
Yeah, open the Pokeball and direct it into the gout of fire.
You're all happy to win? That is not a good sentence. God, the localization for the Pokemon games have been so bad right up until, like, what, XY, I think, and like before that.
5 had some okay dialogue.
Okay. I don't know, because like I didn't play basically like 3 through 6, so I know that what is it? Like Sun had some excellent localization. The jokes there were really solid.
There was some okay zingers.
Yeah, it makes sense. The jokes actually make sense.
I think some of the fan made ones are some of the best though.
Yeah,
they're pretty clever with a few. I need to delve into more.
I feel like Nintendo properties have been doing a really good job of like trying like localizing things lately.
Yeah, some Nintendo products have very, very fun jokes. What are we doing here?
You didn't play Breath of the Wild, right?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to.
There's like this part where you like climb this giant mountain, and at the top there's like these like broed up Gorons, and they're like, obviously you were brought here by your undying need for gains.
Excellent.
And you like start going through like these endurance trials, but I just love that line.
That is a good line.
You were brought here by your undying need for gains.
Well, I know the type.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We switched in Buttface to use Thief on a Psychic type.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We just use Mega Drain. Because that's what? It's ground, right?
Well, we want to top it off. Oh, yeah. It's ground Psychic.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of Baltoy. I used one in my Omega Ruby Nuzlocke. Got the Clay Doll. Never. It was at the E4. Never came out much.
Yeah.
I think I used it as fodder once in the Steven Stone fight. Not good.
I remember they were giving me a lot of trouble in Nuzlocke when they would spawn because they hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they have a good defense, but they just have like medium powered psychic attacks and lots of weaknesses. I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't work for me. Didn't fit on the team. I like big, bulky. If I'm going to use a ground type, I want it to be like a Dawn Fan or an Onyx or something.
Have you gotten a chance to play that Randofuser thing I sent you?
Just looked at the link.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool.
It looks pretty neat.
Because it blends. So for those of you who don't know, it literally blends all the Pokemon in the game into double typed everything. So you catch like a Nidoratini, which is like a dragon poison or something like that.
What if they're both 2 types?
If they're both 2 types, then it takes like
primary from each.
You can set priorities when you're randomizing the game. Like it gives you an option.
What gen does it control?
It's just Gen 2. It's all on the original Crystal.
Oh.
It's Crystal only.
I just remember looking at the art and thinking it looked kind of like more like fire red, leaf green.
They did update the sprites. That was one thing that's definitely cool about it. So basically it comes with its own modified ROM where you can choose between boy and a girl.
Well, that's cool.
And it has like updated sprites and everything like that. And then it just plays really well. It also adds all of the elemental stones to Ecruteak City.
Nice.
Which is really nice.
No, that sounds cool.
But no, I've been playing the hell out of it. It's been really fun. I'll put a link in the description so
Nice.
people can check it out if they want, because
Nice.
it's a really cool little thing. You
Well,
can
it's
get it
good to
on-
share credit with good fan-made content.
Yeah, it's honestly really fun. Like I just played Crystal and didn't like it, so the fact that I'm enjoying it again as much as I am is really surprising.
Well, and it's so easy to enjoy a Pokemon game when you get to experience new Pokemon. Like
Definitely.
that's why I liked Insurgent so much, because like they introduce all of these Delta Pokemon that look really cool.
Yeah.
Coughing is like flying electric. It's so neat.
Well, the best part about it is it makes Togetic useful, because like it's such a trash Pokemon, but when it's like,
garbage.
it's half Dragonite, and so it gets like badass stats, and it also gets all of its moveset from Dragonite. So
The only point of having a Togetic is to evolve it into a Togekiss, but you can't do that in Gen 2.
you cannot do that in Crystal.
It remains awful.
You're talking pretty quiet.
Am I?
Yeah, at least on my side, like I'm hearing you like super quiet.
Well, we're sitting in a different position than we usually do.
True.
But yeah, Togekiss, awesome. Togetic, just the worst. Not a fan of the Togas.
Not a Toga Party fan.
Although I wonder if you could like manifest some kind of clever story joke that involves smooching someone wearing a toga. And having
Sure.
the punchline is Togekiss.
There you go. Somebody out there, please.
The
One of
aristocrats.
our unending stream of fans, please come up with a really good Togekiss joke.
Compile a Togekiss joke. Something about Serene Grace. No, that's
Somebody I know, you know who you are, really uses the term togetic.
Togetic.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
like togetic instead of
Sure, yeah.
togetic. And they have a bunch of different like Pokemon names that they deliberately mess up because it just distresses people.
I appreciate that.
But togetic was the one that I was like, that's actually pretty good.
I like it. It rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah. Clefairy.
Clefairy.
And Clefable.
Uncleffable.
It's just completely uncleffable.
I hate Spinda so much.
They're so stupid. Look at its stupid face and its stupid ears.
They're annoying. Their moveset is like Teeter Dance is the worst.
It looks like it's trying too hard to be cute.
And then they just bust out these stupid Psy beams. I hate it.
But seriously, like, it looks like they were over-designed. They were like, we want this to be a really cute, really cool Pokemon, and then they just did nothing with it.
It's just nothing. It reminds me of like some horrible version of the rabbit from Sam and Max.
There you go. Well, honestly, it kind of looks like somebody designed it, and they were like, this is trash. Nobody's going to use this. And then like the deadline came, and they were like, oh shit, we only have another 100 Pokemon, or 199 Pokemon. We need one more.
Yeah, like or like one of the or William Game Freak's second cousin let their kid draw one.
Like Brian Game
submitted
Freak.
it. Yeah.
It's like, oh crap, what was that stupid one that Brian was doing? Hey Brian, idiot, what do you have?
Get that spirally teddy bear bullshit out here. We got a quota to fill.
Yeah.
Which do you hate more, Spinda or the plus E minus E?
Plusle and Minoon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him plus E minus E.
I cannot hate anything more than Plusle and Minoon. They're the dumbest fucking Pokemon.
Yeah. Even in double battles, they're garbage.
Yeah. Unless like I could see myself using them well, because I'd actually use Helping Hand to effect. But yeah.
Well, even without Helping Hand, like if they have the same ability, they boost each other just for being on the battlefield together.
Yeah.
And then if you use Helping Hand, there's a potential to boost your next attack by like what 250% or something.
This is now the
ridiculous?
second episode we have talked at length about Plusle and Minoon.
William Game Freak, listen.
Listen.
You owe us a big apology
Yeah.
for plus E and Minoon.
Or you owe us a really cool dual evolution where they merge together into one.
That would redeem it, yes.
Yeah.
If you have them in your party together, you can evolve them into one slot.
Like a Rat King.
Like a rat.
It's like
king.
dozens of them stuck together by their tails.
Terrifying. Do they have tails?
Yeah.
I know they're Pikachu skins, but I can't picture what their tail looks like in my head.
Yeah, it's not really popping into the old
I thought
noggin.
they had like a little bunny stump kind of thing.
There you
I
go.
don't remember. I hate them.
Yeah, we are paying so little actual attention to this video.
Well, we're about to go into the flute shop.
Yeah. It's really hard to track what we're doing here. Like, it's.
I mean, we look like we're idiots. Like watching this, I'm just like, who are these dinguses?
Yeah. There's something to be said for recording as you're watching it. So it's like everything kind of makes sense. I like how that kid sitting down at the little puff ball disappears the puff ball. It's just gone.
Yes. Vanished.
It's swallowed it up into his prodigious anus.
Prodigious. Into his vengeful hiney. Are we just talking about pipes here? We're probably making bong jokes.
And make items. Huff puff.
Yeah, this guy's just ripping a bong while he's telling you about your soot sack.
I love the idea that this guy lives at the base of a volcano, constantly breathing in ash, and he's literally dying of like lung cancer because he's like he can barely keep his breath.
Like, what? You brought me some more ash to put into my place where I live? Okay, I'll just make some stuff. No problem.
He's got like no lung capacity, but he's still trying to like blow this glass.
He looks like he's wrapped in bandages like the lepers of Lady Eboshi.
The little kid's just like, but Papa, there is blood in this one. We have to start over.
I like how his son is like this little Norwegian kid.
I couldn't tell what accent I was doing. But yeah, I love the idea that he doesn't have an accent, but his kid does.
Yeah.
Because of the brain damage.
His accent is coughing.
Constantly breathing in neurotoxins and stuff. The kid's all fucked up.
The kid's fine.
Kid's fine.
He's young and vital, full of piss and vinegar.
Full of it. You know. Well, mostly full of ash, but, you know, piss and vinegar too.
Yes. My hands look like this, so his can look like that. Kind of mean. Where they're just covered in blood and glass shards.
Oh my god! No, I love that. I love that you're blowing ash into glass, which does not contain silica. So there's no like.
He just really likes sucking ash. He's an ash man.
he's an ash man. Oh, you're killing me.
Just a dying lungs full of glass. Well, thank you for joining us on the lackluster Emerald Two-Headed Nuzlocke. This has been a very interesting redubbed episode. Just to keep the story going, but not, learn from our experience, not lose files. It happens. But thank you for joining us. This has been Law.
And Zach.
And we love you very much.
Good night.